Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. The day is March 27, 2018, and this is just a trade review. Something a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I talk about my day trading QQQ. I'm going to show you another strategy that I use trading QQQ. This is not a trade recommendation. This is all for educational purposes only. Trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at trading. The thing is also, I'm trading options. Options are scary to most people because they don't understand them. Everybody, no, I can't say everybody. A lot of people out there, when they tell you about options, they really don't give you the real. They tell you, they probably give you some of the details and kind of explain things to you in a certain way that you got. If you buy an option, you got right. If you sell an option, you got obligations. But what does all that really mean? You know, I'm not going to get into it right here. I'm gonna just let you know there's a lot what that stuff means, you know, when you're actually purchasing and dealing with options in this market, you know. So, but I just want to get that out there because I was talking to someone and they really didn't understand what that stuff means, you know, and it can burn you, you know. That's the whole thing, especially when you have obligations. I'll just leave it at that. Let's take a look at the charts and let's go take a look at what I want to show you. Let's go. I'm looking at QQQ and NQ like I normally do and like I always do. But let me go to a different time frame. No, first of all, let's go to this hour time frame. You know, again, I'm day trading, swing trading. You know, me normally I don't hold a trade no more. I shouldn't hold a trade no more than a day, but a lot of times I hold it longer than that. So I definitely shouldn't hold a trade no longer than a week. But sometimes I hold them longer than that, and that's one of the reasons why I buy my options where I do, because I know I can get stubborn and I can get hard-headed and not follow my own rules. So. I want to show you a couple things here. I'm kind of zooming in here on my charts. The one on the left has the normal pivots. The one on the right with NQ has my custom pivots that I use to calculate. And they're calculated just like all other pivots. They use previous days high and low, open and close. That's all I can really say about it. I can't get into the details of it. If you're interested in something like this, it's just a script, but it being somebody else created with really somebody else's ideal, and I kind of helped him with getting started in scripting, and he's gone crazy with it. He's a little crazy anyway, so and he doesn't mind me saying that. But let's take a look at this market and let's see what was happening. We got what looked like might have been a bottom down here. We never did get as low as I thought we were going to go, but we did come to a line that I had drawn on my charts. If you look at my weekly trade review, you'll see those lines on that chart, and I think I was showing it in my live account, one of my live accounts. You could see it. But when the market came down here and stopped here, and then it did look like it made a bottom and it went higher. I did get a trade in here yesterday on, when the market is volatile like this at a place where it can make a big move, I like trading things that makes big moves, bigger moves, 10 times the moves that usually the QQQ make. But QQQ made a great move yesterday too. You know, so I did end up trading it, but I traded it a little bit different. You know, I do have an account that's less than 25,000. I'll throw that out there, let you know that. And when I trade it, you know, I don't like going day trades in it because I can get going. You know, again, I don't follow my own rules and I don't follow their rules either. I'll do more than 3 and 5 days day trades and get myself in trouble where they want to slap me, want to shut me down, you know, for 90 days or more and not allow me to trade. So what I do, when I see the market swinging up like what it's swinging up, and I like making a trade at the end of the day. And I'll make a trade at the end of the day expecting the market when it was, I almost made the recording yesterday when I saw it breaking these highs over here. But I didn't do that recording. I'm doing a recording now. You know, you jump into a trade here and expect that market to continue on up, you know, to attack this next high over here, and it did. It gapped up over that, and also I end up swinging the trade from this day to that day is what I do. And I didn't get out right away. And normally you should close these trades as soon as the market opens, especially when they gap up. As you can see, a lot of time when the market goes up, it always pulls back down. So usually you get your best exit when the market open. Again, this is education. Take a look at it, verify it for yourself. But that's what happens a lot. Yeah, I know that. So again, I entered the trade here, and I ended up exiting the trade over here. Is what I do to keep myself out of that day trading thing, especially because what I'm looking at, a lot of times when the market goes real high like this, it continues, and especially when we just that first day up, we usually get another day up. Not a trade recommendation to go long or anything like that, because this market is going down right now, and it could continue going back down. Like I say, I am out of my trade, and also and again over here, the other thing that I was looking at on my custom indicator, it's kind of like this is my pivot, this is my H1, H2, and this is previous day high line right here. That's what that should be. Yeah, and it's hitting this right here. When we see the market when the market does this right here, well, first of all, once it gets past this level and we're seeing it dance around this level, then comes back to this level, normally the market is going higher, and it did. And that was another reason for me to get into this trade. Even up here, I was getting into it late. I should have got in it way down here somewhere, but I think we was doing some other stuff. I was talking, but later on in the day, and I saw it here, and I said, "Oh, I got to get into this trade. I like to make some money in this other account," and so I entered that trade there, and I exited the trade here. And we would do this trade whenever you're coming off of a bottom and the market goes high, and you expect it just to make another little push up and get out of that trade first thing in the morning. Is what we're looking at. So let me I'll go ahead and bring up that little account, and I'll show you that I'm not BSing you. That's what I try to almost do. I don't like just talking and then saying I did this. I like to actually show you that I did do this. I think it's okay for me to show what's here. I don't know. I don't see any account numbers. If I do see any account numbers later, I will not put this video out. So let me see if I can switch over to that screen so you can see exactly what I did. This is in my Tastywork account. I'm trying to get where I have a better understanding even how to use this account and maneuver around in it. But you can see here, if you can blow that up, it was like yesterday, 326 at the end of the day, 350. I actually got into that trade, so it was a little later than what I was actually showing you on the video, because I did end up, again, I was about to make a video, then I forgot about it, then I got distracted, I was talking with somebody else on the phone, then at the end of the day, I said, oh, I want to put this trade on, and I got in it here, but I was still okay with it, because I was only looking to make 50 cents on this trade, and I ended up getting like 55 cents on this trade. That's all I look to make on it. Only traded 2 contracts. I'm not trying to knock again, 52 weeks in a year, $5,200, when you make $100 a day trading at least 3 days a week, that's $5,200. That's $5,200 a year times 3, $15,000 a year as a part-time job. I'm okay with that. Just do some numbers for you right quick, so that's it. That's where I entered the trade. It was filled 785. This is where I exited the trade 842 today at 10:05. That's it. And the other nice little thing, let me show you that. One of the things that I am good at, but I don't really take full advantage of it. Let me see if it's still showing up over here. It is still showing up over here. Let me bring that screen over to you. You can see it. This paper account is real-time data, so it does have live data. That 842 was the top. So I nailed the top. I was the one who sold to somebody who brought it to the top instead of me buying at the top. Just a little joke there. But I did end up selling the top. And that's the thing. I do see when the market is getting ready to reverse, and those reversals in the market and stuff, even though it wasn't like the main reversal. Most of us option traders, we don't trade like, within that. Again, I always say, look at that first 5 minutes, let that first 5 minute candle complete before you do a trade. But again, when I'm actually putting on that trade, it's a whole different thing. It's based off of that candle, but when I actually execute that trade, you have to wait. You have to wait. until you get your entry signal. But I just want to also show that I nailed the top. I got high sell, you know, and as you can see, it was me filled. That was me closing a trade, sell to close at 10:05. All right, that's all I really want to share. Probably went on a little bit longer than what I really needed to, but this is I'm Solomon from RightSideTrading.com, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Check us out. I'll be posting this out here on our YouTube page. Have fun, have fun, have fun. Have a great week trading. Talk to you later. Bye.